there YouTube, Big G back again with another video. With all the power outages that we've been having here in South Africa, I've been enjoying my Nintendo DS a lot lately. I mean, it's a great system. You know, there's such a great library of games available for it. And one of those that I've been tinkering with and playing around a little bit on is Atari Greatest Hits Volume 1. So let's do a quick gameplay for it. Okay, let's go into game. I'm actually playing this on my 2DS. I am starting to enjoy the 2DS. I like the screens. And first off, you can see, let's just go through the menu. And let's try some of the arcade games first. I like the way they put the actual cabinets in there. The original cabinets, or I take it's the original cabinets. There's Centipede, Gravatar, Lunar Lander. So quite a nice variety of Atari arcades that you can play. The original Pong, Space Duel, Tempest, a game that I've always battled with. I don't know why. And Asteroids. Well, let's give Asteroids a play. And as you can see there's the controls. And let's go into game. Always love those vector graphics. I must say that's one of the things that really impressed me with the you know, when I watched the guys play. I didn't play a lot of Asteroids back in the day. Used to sit and watch, or stand and watch, some of the other players, and you know, there were some really great Asteroids players. You know, it's not an easy game to play. Well, I've never found it easy to play. As you can see, I'm not very good at it, and especially with these controls, you need it's not easy playing with these controls, but still it's actually doesn't play badly at all. And yeah, that's a problem when you hyper jump or space jump or whatever they call it. You don't know where you're going to pop up. But I must say, the sound is good. Graphics are not bad at all. I mean, it's got that original vector graphics. Come on, come on. Damn it, I could see that one coming. I just couldn't get to do anything. Well, as you can see, not a bad port of an original Asteroids game. What should we try next? What about Centipede? That was always, I actually preferred Centipede back in the arcades to Asteroids. So let's give it. Okay, now it's actually playing it on the bottom screen of my 2DS. The screen's a bit smaller. I'm not quite sure why they've done that. I would have preferred if they actually used the top screen. As the top screen is for one, it's larger. But this is a great old game. It's one of those games that it starts to get the blood pressure going. I mean, it's hectic, it's fast paced, and difficult. Well, I've always found it quite difficult. It's not an easy game to play. And as you can see, I don't play it very well either. But I'll blame it on the controls. And often I forget that you can actually go forward if you... come on, one more. Damn it, come on. Sort of locked that. They start spawning again. Because I'm taking my time, and I died. Come on, I've got to finish at least one stage. I mean, they've got the movement and everything down pat. Come on. Ah, damn that spider. I mean, if my memory serves me correct, did they really move this quickly when you started the game? It just seems more difficult than what I can remember it back in the arcades. Or maybe my reflexes have just gotten worse with age, like so many other things. Come on. There we are. One left. Yes! Yes, at least I passed that one. And obviously into the colors change up, but it's basically more of the same. I know there's a lot of strategy that's involved in here and how you actually clear the fields of that, but at the moment I'm just enjoying the shooting anything that moves. Come on, can I do it again? Hey, getting there. But damn, that Centipede can move. I actually remember playing this. I think on the computer side, I think the first Centipede game that I ever played was actually on the VIC-20. Oh well, that wasn't bad. I actually quite enjoyed that. But I do prefer it if they played on the top screen. So let's see, what should we do next? Now let's try one of the the Atari 2600 games. And this is actually nice. What I like is they have a nice variety of games, and you can see they actually put a snapshot of the cart at the top with the short description, which is nice. Battle Zone, I always loved that game. Come on, maybe I should try Battle Zone. Yeah, let's give Battle Zone a go. One of those original first person combat games that I really enjoyed. I didn't often get to play it. Not many people had Atari 2600s back in the day that I knew of. And I think most of the time I've actually played it more in recent times than back when I was a youngster. But I like the movement, I like the way that you actually have to lead your shots into the actual enemy. And also one of the first games with a nice little radar at the top. And as you can see, if you look at the bottom of the screen as I'm playing, you'll see that it's actually got the original switches from the Atari 2600, which is great. So I mean, you can sit there and it's on the touch screen, so you can actually go and change your settings so that you can play the different game modes and that. So that's actually, I think that was actually a very nice touch. Come on. These bullets don't shoot in straight lines. Ah, I saw that one coming. Tanks don't move so quickly. I'm actually really enjoying this. This is a great game. It's a nice little effect that when you actually do crash that cracked glass, and I'm seeing it far too often at the moment. Come on, just a few more. No, I'm not doing any better at this. Okay, let's try a little something different. And as you can see, it's got a nice variety of games. Let's have a look. Ah, Sprint Master, I remember that one. Let's try that. As you can see, once again, got the 2600 switches and so forth at the bottom. This is one of those games where timing is absolutely key. Come on, come on, come on. And if you touch the sides, it slows you down, as you can see there. The AR of the enemy is just, that never touches or never crashes. But as you can see there, it actually plays very nicely. I mean, this is actually brings back quite a bit of nostalgia. And there we are. I won. And that wasn't my first attempt. I edited out all the other ones. Okay, so let's see what else can we have a look at from the Atari 2600 range. And let's actually have a look what's on the extras. And the Atari Gallery, I actually quite like this section. And you can see there it actually gives a nice gallery of the actual, I take it as the posters that were placed in the different arcades. Expert pilot. I was never an expert pilot. They're all the original Asteroids. Let's see. What else do you have? The manuals. This is actually quite a nice section if you want to just do, and it's got all the games that it features, and it's got the actual manuals for each one of them. So let's just have a quick look at what the Asteroids manual is like. And it's just basically scans of the original manuals. But there's the gameplay, the controls, the original controls. The different variations for the different games, and some hints. I think that's actually quite a nice feature. Often you don't have the manuals, you don't have, oh, what's that? Okay, Army Battle Zone. This is actually a trainer, a Bradley trainer. I take it that's for the Bradley tank that Atari, or supposedly developed for the US Army back in the day. I like the, okay, I see. So you're going to have to work out your elevation, move your turret around. Okay, that makes sense. There's the little joystick so that you can actually, using the touch screen. I don't see any enemy tanks though. So I take it this was a prototype, maybe it was never released, never finished, but it's actually quite an interesting concept. There's your range. They could have actually turned this into quite a nice game. Different weapons at the bottom there, and there you can see actually as you shoot. The sound effect. It's a pity, where's the tanks? Well, it's a pity it was only a prototype, because it actually could have been quite good. Well, if you're looking for some nostalgia on the go, you can't really go wrong with the Atari Greatest Hits Volume 1. It has a great selection of the original arcade machines from Atari, as well as some great Atari 2600 titles. I like the extras, especially the manuals that they have in there, because most of my Atari cards I don't have manuals for, and I have a lot of these Atari cards in my collection already. So I thought that was a great feature. On the downside, I didn't enjoy the games where you actually played on the bottom section of your DS. I preferred those that your actual gameplay was on the top section, and because the viewing area was so much better. But overall, not a bad title at all, and I'd recommend getting it, especially if you can get it at a really good price. I mean these you can pick up for next to nothing if you do a bit of browsing around. So guys, hope you enjoy that. Cheers from me.